So hi guys, welcome back to match number 4 of T20 Mumbai League 2026 between the SOBO Mumbai Falcons and ARCS Andheri. It's a double-header day today. In fact, the first game, Surya Kumar Yadav's team unfortunately not able to get over the line, losing the game. You look at the first game today. North Mumbai Panthers winning the afternoon game by 21 runs. Surya Kumar Yadav's team was Surya Kumar Yadav again not able to score big. I mean, his bad form is continuing from the IPL. Triumph Knights unfortunately not able to get over the line, losing the first game. Losing the afternoon game today. So now this game is between SOBO Mumbai Falcons, captained by Shreyas Iyer, and ARCS Andheri, captained by Shivam Dubey, two well-known names from Indian cricket. Straight away going for an LBW review here. This shows that the wickets are missing, so ARCS Andheri have lost a review straight away. ARCS Andheri winning the toss and electing to bowl first, electing to chase. Obviously, many people want to chase when it comes to the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Arjun Tendulkar also playing today. And Arjun Tendulkar is in fact bowling with the new ball, has driven again towards mid-off, and Ishan Mulchanda, what is his full name? Ishan Mulchandani gets off the mark with a single, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons also off the mark with a single. Four more deliveries left in this over. This time it's on the pads, flicked again towards deep mid wicket, and Aditya Tare gets off the mark with a single. So Aditya Tare and Ishan Mulchandani opening the batting for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. This time again goes for the pull, unable to make connection. Gone off the pads, one leg bias it will be. Good start here from Arjun Tendulkar. Two more deliveries left in this over. The last ball of the over, in fact, has cut away. Oh, got a hand on it, that fielder at point, and it won't reach the boundary. It's slowing down in the outfield. Aditya Tare will pick up another couple of runs to finish the over. If anyone, I just have a doubt actually whether it's really Aditya Tare. Yeah, it is Aditya Tare because the face looks different. We all have seen Aditya Tare from his Mumbai Indians playing days. I mean, if I'm not wrong, he was the one who hit the winning runs in that 2014 Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals match at the Wankhede Stadium when they needed 190 to win in 14.3 overs. They chased it down. So he's a popular, experienced player, Aditya Tare. So good first over from Arjun Tendulkar. 5 runs came from that over, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 5 without loss after 1 over. Who goes for the drive and misses it. Shivam Dube bowling the second over for ARCS Andheri. How often have we seen Shivam Dube bowling with the new ball? And just a little bit of inward movement there. Ishan Mulchandani swinging across the line and missing it. Second ball of the over coming up. It's flicked away leg side by Ishan Mulchandane. Past that fielder at mid-wicket. They might push for 2 here. And they will get 2. Good running between the wickets from Ishan Mulchandane. Another couple of runs. The 4 more deliveries left in this over. Ishan Mulchandani is back on strike. This time driven in the air and taken at mid-on. First wicket falls for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. He's driven it in the air straight into the hands of the fielder at mid-on. And Ishan Mulchandane has to go. Simple catch at mid-on. And timely breakthrough here. Shivam Dube striking with the new ball. Can you believe it? And unfortunately, Ishan Mulchandane has to go. Was looking to clear that fielder at mid-on. Couldn't get enough elevation. And a simple catch at mid-on. So Ishan Mulchandane departs after scoring 4 runs from 7 balls. And Shivam and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 7 for 1 after 1.3 overs. Shreyas Iyer is a new batter to the crease. Captain coming out to the middle. Had a really good IPL. Unfortunately couldn't qualify for the playoffs. That was indeed unfortunate for Shreyas Iyer. Captain of the Punjab Kings, of course. Now captaining the SOBO Mumbai Falcons in this tournament. Had a good IPL actually with the bat. The first half of the IPL he was unstoppable. Many people were talking positively about him. But then suddenly 6 losses in a row derailed their campaign. They couldn't qualify for the playoffs, if anyone remembers. He's back here. Ooh, and that's back of the length. Defended towards mid-on. Dot ball here from Shivam Dube. 2 more deliveries left in the over. Shreyas Iyer yet to get off the mark. Really good over this from Shivam Dube. Not often do you see Shivam Dube bowling with the new ball. Just 2 runs coming from this over, including the wicket of Ishan Mulchandani. Both teams playing their first match of the season. It's punched again by Aditya Thare, straight to covers, another dot ball. 3 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Three runs have come from this over, in fact. Last ball of the over coming up. That's pulled away just over that fielder at mid-wicket, and that'll run away for 4. So finally Aditya Thare finds the boundary. A boundary to finish that over. First boundary of the innings for SOBO Mumbai Falcons ends the over with the boundary. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Ishan Mulchandani. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 12 for 1 after 2 overs. So Arjun Tendulkar now into his second over. And it's driven in the air by Shreyas Iyer, but lands safely. It won't reach the boundary. He'll pick up maybe a couple of runs. A couple of runs to start the over. Ooh, is that a wide down the leg side? Yeah, given as a wide by the umpire. So Arjun Tendulkar has to reload that one again. He's into his second over. This time defended towards point and picks up another single. Shreyas Iyer. Aditya Thare is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, short ball goes for the pull. Doesn't make contact. A good bouncer there from Arjun Tendulkar. So 4 runs from this over. Good bowling from Arjun Tendulkar. He was impressive in that one match that he got chance in the IPL. He's continuing his performance here. But this time he goes for a pull. Aditya Thare has got hold of that. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. It's gone all the way for 6 over deep mid-wicket. Wonderful pull shot once again from Aditya Thare. He has a lot of experience, has been playing IPL for a long time. And he's been playing in this tournament as well for a long time. It's a beautiful pickup shot there from Aditya Thare. First 6 of this innings for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And they're still checking whether it's gone all the way or not, but that one went all the way, I think. Or has it bounced inside? It's hit the rope on the fall. It will be 6. This time it's a bouncer. Aditya Thare lets it go. Another dot ball from Arjun Tendulkar. Two more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the drive again. A little bit of an inside edge. towards deep square leg, and Aditya Tare picks up another single. It was a fuller delivery that time from Arjun Tendulkar. The 12 runs have come from this over. Last ball of the over coming up. This time punched again by Shreyas Iyer towards point. Chance of run out at the bowler's end. Misses the stumps at the bowler's end. Shreyas Iyer picks up another single to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Arjun Tendulkar. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 25 for 1 after 3 overs. Shivam Dube is going to continue into his second over. Picked up the wicket of Ishan Mulchandani. This time on the stumps, Shreyas Iyer defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. Ooh, swings and misses. He hasn't quite got his timing yet, Shreyas Iyer. 5 runs from 6 balls now. He's an experienced player coming from a long IPL. He'll need to get his form. Oh, edged and taken, I think. Just a little bit of away movement. It's carried through to the keeper, and that's a huge moment in this game here for ARCS Andheri. The big wicket of Shreyas Iyer. The umpires might want to have a discussion whether it carried cleanly or not through to the keeper. I think that's a terrific catch, and Shivam Dube strikes again. You're seeing Shivam Dube, the bowler, even more now. Second wicket going down. They're still having a discussion to see whether it has carried through to the keeper or not. And this could be a huge moment here because Shreyas Iyer can be dangerous. We all know that. He had a very good IPL season. Nicking it through to the keeper. Yeah, that's carried. That's carried through to the keeper. So it will be out. And a second wicket falls for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. In big trouble now, two wickets down early. Shivam Dube striking again. Shreyas Iyer departs after scoring 5 runs from 7 balls. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 25 for 2 after 3.3 overs. So wickets falling here for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. So new batter to the crease is ARCS. We'll need to know the full name here. It's only given as ARCS. ARCS is the new batter to the crease. A really good over this from Shivam Dubey. This time driven again towards covers, another dot ball from Shivam Dubey. Last ball of the over coming up. It's defended again towards covers. And ARCS gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. One run came from that over, including the wicket of Shreyas Iyer, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 26 for 2 after 4 overs. So there's a new bowler into the attack now for ARCS Andheri, and that's driven down the ground for straight to mid-off. Deepak Shetty is the new bowler into the attack for ARCS Andheri. Second ball of the over coming up. Down the track, driven straight down the ground for 4. That's a good use of the feet from ARCS. And hitting through the line and picks up his first boundary in this innings. Third ball of the over coming up. It's driven again. Good fielding at covers though. Straight to the fielder. Another dot ball from Deepak Shetty. This time driven in the air, over mid-on, and that'll run away for 4. Second boundary in this over. Once again, a really good shot from Agav. And Deepak Shetty feeling the pressure. If you overpitch, it's going to go to the boundary. That is for sure. For fifth ball of the over coming up. Driven again. Over mid-on again. Similar result. Same ball, same shot, same result. This is why I said you cannot overpitch to this batter. Third boundary in this over. This time defended again towards covers, and Agav picks up another single to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Deepak Shetty, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 39 for 2 after 5 overs. So now a new bowler into the attack for ARCS Andheri is Ajay Mishra. Some spin being introduced finally into the attack. Agav is on strike. Ajay Mishra coming around the wicket. And he goes inside out. Oh, really good catch. Fantastic. Diving across to his left. Completes the catch. And Ajay Mishra strikes straight away. Third wicket goes down for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Just when we were thinking they're finding the boundaries, is looking to go inside out there. Terrific catch at covers. Surely could be a carbon Kamal catch, as they used to say in olden days. And 3 down inside the power play now. SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Harsh Agav departs after scoring 14 runs from 10 balls, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 39 for 3 after 5.1 overs. So 3 down inside the power play. Aditya Thar is still there, but the pressure building. Too many wickets falling. So Gautam Waghela is the new batter to the crease. coming in at number 5 for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And they desperately need a partnership from here. The SOBO Mumbai Falcons, 3 down inside the power play. This time defended again, back to the bowler, another dot ball from Ajay Mishra. This time pulled away by Gautam Waghela. He's got hold of that one. That's 6. 2 short on that occasion from Ajay Mishra. And put away by Gautam Waghela. Gets off the mark with a maximum. Need plenty more of that. Well, he goes again. But he hasn't got hold of this much, but it bounces. Oh, good fielding at deep mid wicket. Good fielding at deep mid wicket. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Gautam Waghela is back on strike. They're checking for the boundary, but the fielder has done really well there. The last ball of the over coming up. And 5th ball of the over. Punched again towards point. Another dot ball. So 8 runs have come from this over. Last ball of the over coming up from Ajay Mishra. It's pulled again down the ground to long on. And Gautam Waghela picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Ajay Mishra, including the wicket of Harsh Agav. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 48 for 3 after 6 overs after the power play. So the power play is done. Deepak Shetty now continuing into his second over. Conceded 13 runs in his first over. That over where he kept on over pitching and the ball kept on going for 4. Waghela is on strike. Moves across his stumps. Guides it again towards point. Try at the stumps. Misses the direct hit. Gautam Waghela picks up another single to start the over. Aditya Tare is back on strike. Who goes for the cut shot? Unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Deepak Shetty. Aditya Tare on strike. Down the track, Tare swings it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So good start to this over here. 2 runs from the first 3 balls to this over. 50 comes up for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. 50 comes up in 6.3 overs at the loss of 3 wickets. Losing 3 wickets inside the power play is concerning. Particularly a batter like Shreyas Iyer, you will expect him to perform in these kind of tournaments. But obviously, I think after a long IPL, those IPL players in particular might be a little fatigued because they have already handled a lot of pressure in the last couple of months. So to come and then contribute in this kind of a tournament as well, the players are also humans. They are not machines. They will also need a break. But still they are pushing themselves to play these tournaments. So tough times will come. We really hope that Shreyas Iyer can come back to form in the next game. Even Surya Kumar Yadav did not perform that much in the afternoon game today. He has also been a big disappointment. Even in the IPL, he couldn't perform. And now in this kind of a league, if he's not able to perform, then that really shows that he has been struggling. So good over this from Deepak Shetty. Just 2 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. It's pulled in the air. Deep square leg. Takes the catch. And another one goes down. Wickets just tumbling down here for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Deepak Shetty gets another wicket. He's pulled it straight down the throat of the fielder at deep square leg. And number 4 goes down here. Mumbai Falcons is just falling apart at the moment. The fielder didn't have to move an inch there, completing the catch. And what an over that is from Deepak Shetty. Just 2 runs coming from that over and the wicket as well of Gautam Waghela. Gautam Waghela has gone after scoring 10 runs from 9 balls, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 50 for 4 after 7 overs. So Awais Khan is the new batter to the crease for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Somehow, somewhere they need a partnership. The wickets falling too often. Ajay Mishra is continuing into his second over. Goes for the cut shot, straight to point. Dot ball to start the over. So Aditya Tare is still there, 15 from 10 balls. Again, I think was planning for the sweep initially, then drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. This time goes for the cut, straight to point. 3 dot balls in a row from Ajay Mishra. This time comes down the wicket, drives it in the gap, beats long off into the boundary for 4. Beautiful use of the feet from Awais Khan. In fact, it's Aditya Tare. Beautiful use of the feet from Aditya Tare, and picks up a much needed boundary here for the Falcons. This time he goes again, inside out, into the gap, another boundary, back-to-back boundaries from Aditya Tare. Once again accessing that area towards deep extra covers, and the boundaries continue to flow for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. This time paddled away by Awais Khan towards deep fine leg. Might push for 2. And they'll get to another couple of runs to finish the over. So 10 runs came from that over from Ajay Mishra, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 60 for 4 after 8 overs. So Himanshu is the new bowler into the attack, looking to flick it away. I think it's gone off the pads. Awais Khan will pick up another single. Himanshu Veer Singh is the new bowler into the attack for the ARCS Andheri. Aditya Tare is back on strike. It's driven over the top, out towards deep extra covers, all the way for 6. That's a brilliant shot from Aditya Tare. He's still there. He's still scoring runs at a brisk pace, can be said. Second 6 in this innings for him. Once again, hitting it inside out over extra covers. So third ball of the over coming up. It's guided past third man for 4. Using the pace there beautifully. And getting it past that fielder at third man. 6 and 4 from Aditya Tare. Outstanding placement and timing. This time driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Himanshu Singh. Eleven runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. That's punched again, straight to point. Another dot ball here from Himanshu Veer Singh. Last ball of the over is punched away again towards deep extra covers, and Aditya Tare picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over from Himanshu Veer Singh. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 72 for 4 after 9 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeouts. So good over this from Deepak Shetty. A boundary was there in this over. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Aditya Thare is back on strike. Last ball of the over. That's in the air. Down to deep mid wicket. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. And Aditya Thare picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Deepak Shetty. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 81 for 4 after 10 overs. So Pragnesh Kanpillawar is the new bowler into the attack for ARCS Andheri. Aditya Thare is on strike on 44 from 25 balls. Kanpillawar coming around the wicket. That's driven again by Aditya Thare out towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. So Awais Khan is back on strike. That's driven again, past covers, that'll run away for 4. Really good shot there from Awais Khan, nicely tossed up. And he's drilled it through covers for another boundary. This time flicked again by Awais Khan towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 6 runs from the first 3 balls of this over, still 3 balls left. Aditya Thare on 45 from 26 balls. This time punched again down the ground to long off. Another single for Aditya Thare. This time again flicked away by Awais Khan. Picks up another single. Good over this actually. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. This time driven again down to long on. Aditya Thare picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Kanpillawar, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 90 for 4 after 11 overs. So Shivam Dubey is back into the attack now. He has figures of 2 for 8 in his 2 overs. Captain leading from the front with the ball. That's pulled again by Aditya Tare towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single to start the over. So Awais Khan is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up. That's on the stumps, driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Shivam Dubey. Who goes for the paddle? Awais Khan unable to make connection. Another dot ball here. This time comes down the wicket, pulls it in the air. Has he gone all the way? No, one bounce. And into the boundary for 4 towards deep mid wicket. A really good use of the feet there from Awais Khan. Second boundary in this over. And that first boundary in this over, second boundary for Awais Khan in this innings. This time guided again, straight to point though. Another dot ball here. This is fantastic bowling figures for Shivam Dubey. Normally don't see him bowling that regularly in IPL or international cricket, and even if he bowls, he'll be very, very expensive in the few overs that he bowls. But obviously in this league everything is different. We saw yesterday Tushar Deshpande batting for the Maratha Royals and taking them over the line, and now with Shivam Dubey as well. Last ball of the over, again down the wicket. Extra bounce there for Shivam Dubey. Another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Shivam Dubey. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 95 for 4 after 12 overs. So Kanpillaiwar is into his second over now. Aditya Tare is on strike. Down the track, Tare hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single, moves to 49 with that single. Awais Khan is back on strike. Oh, there's an appeal for stumping. Finger goes up from the square leg umpire. So I think another wicket goes down. He's overbalanced there. Came down the wicket, was looking for the big shot. Missed it completely, and the 5th wicket falls for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Very quick work behind the stumps by the wicketkeeper. And that is exactly what the ARCS Andheri wanted. Kanpilewar gets the breakthrough, half the side dismissed. For SOBO Mumbai Falcons, Awais Khan is gone after scoring 12 runs from 11 balls. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 96 for 5 after 12.2 overs. So, we'll need to see the new batter to the crease. Akash Parkar is the new batter to the crease. For SOBO Mumbai Falcons, he's a good finisher actually. We've seen him before playing in this T20 Mumbai League. Four more deliveries left in this over. This time tossed up, driven back to the bowler by Akash Parkar. Another dot ball here. This time punched again, back to the bowler, another dot ball. Really good over this from Kanpilewar. Pragnesh Kanpilewar, really good over from him. Two more deliveries left in this over. On the stumps again, and Akash Parkar defends it back to the bowler. Three consecutive dot balls in this over. Still one ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. That's on the stumps, defended again. Again, excellent piece of bowling from Pragnesh Kanpilewar. Just one run came from that over, including the wicket of Awais Khan. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 96 for 5 after 13 overs, and it's also the time for another strategic timeout. So Ajay Mishra now back into the attack for the ARCS Andheri. It's cut away by Aditya Tare. Pass point for 4. Straight away after the strategic timeout. Bowling it too short and too much width offered. Aditya Tare picks up another boundary. Half century for Aditya Tare. 53 from 31 balls with 6 boundaries and 2 maximums at a strike rate of 170.97. He has been a terrific batter over the years for Mumbai Cricket, continuing his good form with the bat. 100 comes up for SOBO Mumbai Falcons in 13.1 overs. This time driven again towards covers. Another dot ball here. Comes down the track this time, hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Aditya Tare. So 5 runs have come from this over, 3 more deliveries left. Let's punch down the ground towards long off, and Akash Parkar gets off the mark with a single. Goes for the sweep this time towards short fine leg, and another dot ball here. The last ball of the over coming up. This time pulled again by Parkar towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over from Ajay Mishra. SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 104 for 5 after 14 overs. So Pragnesh Kanpilewar is into his third over, defended again by Akash Parkar towards point and picks up another single to start the over. Oh, goes for the drive, a little bit of an inside edge towards long on. And Akash Parkar picks up another single. Oh, how did that miss the stumps? A big swing and a miss from Akash Parkar. Another dot ball here. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time driven down the ground to long off. Another single, so the boundaries have dried up a little bit. It's seeing some quiet overs here from the ARCS Andheri bowlers. There's 3 runs coming from this over so far. Aditya Tare back on strike. He's a set batter at the crease. Should be looking for the big shots, you would think. This time cut away again, but straight to covers. Another dot ball from Cricketnews. Last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over coming up. That's pulled again towards long on, and they'll come back for 2. Aditya Tare picks up another couple of runs to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Cricketnews. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 109 for 5 after 15 overs. There's just 5 more overs left in this innings. Current run rate 7.27. The boundaries have somehow dried up once again. Partnership now 13 from 16 balls between Akash Parkar and Aditya Tare. Now Deepak Shetty is back into the attack to bowl the 16th over of this innings. Akash Parkar is on strike. And has punched down the ground, straight down the ground for 4. That's a really good shot from Akash Parkar. Punching it straight down the ground. Much needed boundary for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Starts the over with a boundary. Second ball of the over coming up. That's pulled in the air. Is there any fielder coming underneath? Deep mid-wicket, settles himself, takes the catch. And that has been the story of this innings, isn't it? Every time a partnership looks to build, someone or the other comes and breaks the partnership for ARCS Andheri. They've always been on top in this game. Akash Parkar just did a boundary, but has holed out at deep mid-wicket. And the 6th wicket goes down for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons, and I think this is purely because of the pressure that was created by too many quiet overs, too many dot balls that has brought about that wicket. Deepak Shetty picks up another wicket here. Akash Parkar is gone after a struggling knock of 8 from 11 balls, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 113 for 6 after 15.2 overs. So Vedant Gore is the new batter to the crease. Has punched again towards the offside and gets off the mark with a single. Aditya Tare is back on strike, set batter at the crease. Aditya Tare is back on strike. It's a wide down the leg side. Deepak Shetty has to reload that one again. Six runs have come from this over, including the wicket of Akash Parkar. It just hit a boundary in this over. Was there a necessity to play that shot? Yes, there was. It should have timed it a lot more better. Moves across his stumps, looks to paddle it away. It's gone off the pads, I think. And Aditya Tare will pick up one leg byes. Seven runs have come from this over. Vedant Gore is back on strike. Two more deliveries left in this over. Can they at least get to 150, 160 from here? Ooh, looks for the cut shot outside the off stump but unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Deepak Shetty. So last ball of the over coming up. This time driven off the outer half of the bat towards deep point. And picks up another single to finish. Vedant Gore picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 117 for 6 after 16 overs. The impact player coming in for ARCS Andheri, Moin Khan is the impact player, will be used in the second innings, I guess. Ajay Mishra now back into the attack to bowl the 17th over. Ooh, close to the body, goes for the cut shot straight to point. Dot ball to start the over. The dot balls are really helping the ARCS Andheri's bowling performance has been clinical today. This time on the stumps, punched, I think it's gone off the outer half of the bat towards point, picks up another single. So Aditya Tare is back on strike. Need a lot of boundaries here. Down the track, goes down the ground, but long off in play. Takes the catch. Another wicket falls, and it's a big wicket of Aditya Tare. Could that be the innings right there? SOBO Mumbai Falcons have just fallen apart here. Using his feet, they are looking to clear the boundary. Unfortunately, not able to get the elevation. Simple catch at long off. 7th wicket goes down for SOBO Mumbai Falcons, and more importantly, it's the wicket of Aditya Tare. That might have reduced some momentum. So Aditya Tare departs after a really good knock of 59 from 39 balls, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 118 for 7 after 16.3 overs. So Siddharth Raut is the new batter to the crease. Coming in at number 9 for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. You're down to the tail enders now. Oh, appeal for LBW finger will go up. Another one goes. That is absolutely plumb straight in front of the stumps. And 2 wickets and 2 balls for Ajay Mishra. Looking to play across the line there. And it gets snapped in front of the stumps. And Siddharth Raut gets trapped in front, first ball that he faces. And now just 2 more wickets in hand for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Wickets continuing to tumble down. Ajay Mishra gets his 3rd wicket today. He'll be on a hat-trick because he's got 2 wickets and 2 balls. Siddharth Raut is out for a first ball duck, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 118 for 8 after 16.4 overs. So he's on a hat-trick here, Ajay Mishra. Yash Dikolkar is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 10. Can we see a hat-trick here in this T20 Mumbai League? We saw yesterday that a super over happened yesterday night. Can we see a hat-trick now? Dikolkar is on strike. Hat-trick ball coming up from Ajay Mishra. Ooh, defensive on the back foot, not far away from getting it on the pads. He moved onto the back foot, defends it back to the bowler, almost close to a hat-trick there. Last ball of the over, again defended back to the bowler. Excellent spell from Ajay Mishra. Just 1 run came from that over, including 2 wickets, and Ajay Mishra finishes his spell 3 for 27 in his 4 overs. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 118 for 8 after 16.5 overs. 118 for 8 after 17 overs. So a double wicket made an over it's given because there was 1 leg bias in the previous over, but obviously as we said we will count however the runs comes. That's why we said 1 run came from that over. Arjun Tendulkar to bowl the 18th over, and that's punched down the ground towards long off, and Vedant Gore picks up another single. Somehow they need to at least push towards 140, 150, which still might not be enough, but at least give yourself some total to bowl at. The batters have just fallen apart. I think Aditya Tare should have stayed for a little bit more longer at the crease. Then maybe they could have gotten a bigger score, but not to be for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And more importantly, their captain Shreyas Iyer not able to contribute today. That was another big blow, you would think. Second ball of the over coming up. Dikolkar on strike. Looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW, maybe sliding down the leg side. Dikolkar will pick up another single. This time driven again towards mid-off, and Dikolkar picks up another single. Three more deliveries left in this over. Shivam Dube, I think, has captained really well. He's also bowled really well. Back of the length, flicked again towards midway, towards square leg, and picks up another. Dikolkar gets off the mark with a single. This time comes down the wicket, it's high up in the air and it's taken. Simple caught and bowled. Once again bowling the back of the length delivery. Vedant Gore came down the wicket looking to pull it away. So getting it off the splice of the bat. Simple caught and bowled for Arjun Tendulkar. And the 9th wicket goes down for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. It's been a huge collapse from the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. At one stage we thought that maybe they might get to 150, 160. It's just fallen apart here. That was an absolute lollipop of a catch. Simple catch from Arjun Tendulkar. And just sums up the day for SOBO Mumbai Falcons batters. Vedant Gore 8 parts after scoring 4 runs from 8 balls, and SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 122 for 9 after 17.5 overs. And 113 for 5, or we can even say 96 for 4 to 122 for 9. That's a big collapse, isn't it? Too many wickets falling, and I think the set batter Aditya Thare needed to take some responsibility. Even he threw his wicket away. Last ball of the over, that's back of the length again. And Kavya Gori. Kavya is kind of a name of a girl. He's coming in at number 11, and I don't want to make fun of him, but I'm just saying. Kavya Gori is the last batter to the crease and ends the over with a dot ball. 4 runs came from that over from Arjun Tendulkar, including the wicket of Vedant Gore. And SOBO Mumbai Falcons are 122 for 9 after 18 overs. So Shivam Dube is going to be bowling the penultimate over. Has figures of 2 for 13 in his 3 overs. Again back at the length. Dikolkar flicks it away down to deep fine leg and beats that fielder at deep fine leg into the boundary for 4, I think. Is it? Or has he stopped it? I think it's gone away for 4. A boundary to start the over. Very quick outfield at the Wankhede Stadium. The ball races away. Oh, it's ball time. That's it. Innings is done. Went for the pull shot there, the Kolkar, and loses in the middle and off stump. And the SOBO Mumbai Falcons have been bowled out for 126 in just 18.2 overs. It's been a big collapse from the SOBO Mumbai Falcons team captained by Shreyas Iyer. Shivam Dube finishes with 3 wickets. And it's been a terrific bowling performance from ARCS Andheri. SOBO Mumbai Falcons didn't get off to a good start and a huge collapse towards the end. Wickets falling at regular intervals. And they have been bowled out for just 126. ARCS Andheri will be very happy with their bowling performance. Their captain Shivam Dube leading from the front with the ball. We are seeing plenty of surprises in this tournament. Tushar Deshpande winning the games with the bat. Now Shivam Dube picking up 3 wickets with the ball at an economy of 5.10. When was the last time we saw these kind of things in international cricket or in the IPL? So if you look at the innings of SOBO Mumbai Falcons today, just none of them got going. Aditya Thare, the lone batter, scoring a half century, 59 from 39 balls with 6 boundaries and 2 maximums. But all the other batters, if you look at it, only 4 batters came to double digits. All the other batters couldn't contribute. Shreyas Iyer, I think that hangover from the second half of the IPL might be affecting him, you would think. That's why even he couldn't contribute today. Imagine getting out against a bowler like Shivam Dube. Shreyas Iyer is international quality. He should be able to bat well against likes of Shivam Dube, but he couldn't do that. So you look at the bowling of ARCS Andheri. Arjun Tendulkar 1 for 21 in his 3 overs. Shivam Dube, the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 17 in his 3.2 overs. Ajay Mishra also bowling magnificently well, 3 for 27 in his 4 overs. Deepak Shetty 2 for 32 in his 4 overs. Pragnesh Kanpilewar 1 for 15 in his 3 overs. Himanshu Vinod Singh bowling only 1 over, none for 12. So ARCS Andheri, when they come out to bat, will need 127 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs to pick up their first win in the T20 Mumbai League of 2026. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. ARCS Andheri lost an early wicket, and now Saxena and Pragnesh Kanpileva are trying to form a partnership. Last ball of the over coming up, pulled again down the ground to mid-on, and Kanpileva picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Akash Parkar. Oh, in fact, the catch has been put down, it seems. ARCS Andheri are 10 for 1 after 2 overs. So Ayush Jetwa caught out for a first ball duck. Divyansh Saxena and Pragnesh Kanpileva are looking to form a partnership for the ARCS Andheri. So Siddharth Raut is continuing into his second over. Pragnesh Kanpileva is on strike. This time driven past point, and that races away for 4 towards deep point. Kanpileva picks up another boundary here, beautifully driven past that fielder at point. This time pulled again past mid-wicket, and that'll run away for 4, back-to-back boundaries. No, it doesn't run away for 4, good fielding at deep mid-wicket. And another single for Pragnesh Kanpileva. Divyansh Saxena is back on strike. Ooh, again goes for the pull. Divyansh Saxena unable to make connection. Dot ball from Siddharth Raut. Edged past third man, and that'll run away for 4. Second boundary in this over. Little bit of width outside the off stump, not a bad delivery at all, but luck favouring the ARCS Andheri today as Divyansh Saxena picks up his first boundary in this innings. Two more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket, hits it through the line, over extra covers for 6. Terrific shot. Or has it bounced inside? I think it has bounced inside. Back-to-back boundaries from Divyansh Saxena, giving himself room, freeing up his arms. And this is the over that is releasing the pressure in this run chase for ARCS Andheri. This time defended again, back to the bowler, picks up another single to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over, drop and run there from Divyansh Saxena. And ARCS Andheri are 24 for 1 after 3 overs. So Harsh Agav is the new bowler into the attack now for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. They need to break this partnership here. Partnership of 23 from 16 balls between Divyansh Saxena and Pragnesh Kanpulewar. Now some spin being introduced here into the attack. Shreyas are trying different things, but the required run rate is only 6.06. Gives himself room, looking to flick it away. Inside edge onto his pads, another dot ball to start the over. This time flicked away by Divyansh Saxena towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Pragnesh Kanpulewar is back on strike. This time driven again, past point, and will that run away for 4? Yes it does, no one back there on the offside. And Pragnesh Kanpulewar picks up another boundary, and now the required equation requirement comes under a run a ball for ARCS Andheri already. This is a beautiful partnership here. And it might just give ARCS Andheri their first win in this tournament. Now then, punch to the back foot, past that fielder at point and into the boundary for 4, back-to-back boundaries from Kanpulewar, and this is turning out to be a big over for the ARCS Andheri. This time pulled again towards mid-on, and they'll take the single. The single to finish that over. 10 runs came from that over from Harsh Agav, and ARCS Andheri are 34 for 1 after 4 overs. The Siddharth Raut continuing into his third over. Kanpulewar on strike, Siddharth Raut around the wicket. That's punched again towards deep extra covers, and Kanpulewar picks up another single to start the over. And Divyansh Saxena is back on strike. Required run rate is already under 6. It's 5.81. This time pulled in the air. I think he's got hold of that. Sails over deep square leg for 6. He's in a hurry here, Divyansh Saxena. That is for sure. A clean strike. Fielders can only watch as the ball sails into the crowd for 6. Makes it even more easier for ARCS Andheri. So 6 and 4 from Divyansh Saxena. This time back over the wicket. This time Siddharth Raut. He goes for the pull there. Divyansh Saxena has gone off the patch towards third man. Another dot ball. 11 runs have come from this over though. The damage has been done already, you would think, for the Mumbai Falcons. This time driven down to mid-off, and Divyansh Saxena picks up another single. Kanpilewar is back on strike. His partnership now 44 from 26 balls after losing the early wicket of Ayush Jatwa. These two batters are taking them home here. And that's beaten that fielder at third man once again. And that runs away for 4 as well. Another boundary to finish the over. 16 runs came from that over from Siddharth Raut. 50 comes up for ARCS Andheri, and ARCS Andheri are 50 for 1 after 5 overs. So 77 more runs needed from the last 15 balls. This partnership now 49 from 28 balls. And unfortunately for SOBO Mumbai Falcons, they are going to go down today, that is for sure. It's because of very, very disappointing batting performance from them. Too many wickets falling, batting collapse. 126 is never going to be enough to defend in these conditions. So Prathamesh is the impact player into the attack. That's Prathamesh. That's flicked away by Divyansh Saxena. Going to push for 2 here. No, they can't. Just a single to start the over. The Kanpillewar is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up. Around the wicket again, has driven in the air, mid off, takes it. The second wicket falls for the ARCS Andheri, but you would think there is a fantastic partnership between those two batters. Prathamesh Dek, the impact player, strikes for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. But you would think that it's too little too late because the required run rate is only 5.18 and umpires have gone upstairs to check whether the catch has been taken cleanly or not. So we need to have another look at this one. I think that's carried. Looks like it has carried cleanly, but as he moves forward, it looks like the ball has been grounded as well. I mean, we saw two decisions like this even in the IPL final going in favor of the batters. The decision of Washington Sundar and Virat Kohli. And that appears to be grounded for me actually. I won't be surprised if this is given not out, in all honesty. I think that's grounded. Ball looks to be grounded for me. Well, decision pending is given us out. But yeah, I mean, it's debatable, isn't it? Because there were two decisions in the IPL final as well, if anyone remembers. Washington Sundar's catch down at deep fine leg. That was given in favor of Washington Sundar. Then a catch of Virat Kohli, which Shubman Gill took towards the end of the run chase. Well, even if Virat Kohli had been dismissed at that stage, RCB was already winning that game. But still, that catch was also given in favor of Virat Kohli. So this was also a similar kind of a catch, but it's given in favor of the bowling team this time around. So Pragnesh Kanpillewar departs after scoring 26 from 17 balls, and ARCS Andheri are 51 for 2 after 5.2 overs. So Prasad Pawar is the new batter to the crease for ARCS Andheri. That's back of the length, punched straight to point. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there. And Prasad Pawar gets off the mark with a single. So Divyant Saxena is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. There's a little bit of hold up in play here. Batters getting treated. Divyan Saxena is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Prathamesh Dek coming around the wicket. And Divyan Saxena again drives it towards point and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Prasad Pawar is back on strike. Oh, it's helped on its way. Poor delivery. Pass shot, fine leg for 4. Erring in line once again, angling onto the pads. Easy pickings for Prasad Pawar. Picks up his first boundary in this innings. The boundaries continue to flow for ARCS Andheri. Last ball of the over. That's punched again. It's in the gap again. Beautiful timing. Another boundary to finish the over. Back-to-back boundaries from Prasad Pawar. And an expensive over from Prathamesh Dek. 11 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Pragnesh Kanpilewar. And ARCS Andheri are 61 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. The Kolkar is a new bowler into the attack. But it doesn't matter. Cut away by Divyan Saxena into the boundary for 4. What a way to start the over after the strategic timeout. With an offer from Yash Kolkar and put away once again from Divyan Saxena. Boundaries are unstoppable at the moment in Wankhede. Well, this time looking to guide it away. There's a big appeal for caught behind. The umpire says not out. A dot ball here. This time flicked away again by Divyan Saxena towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. So there's no outside edge there. The appeal for a catch. Prasad Pawar is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, stumping missed. Oh my goodness. And that's running away for 4 as well. Would you believe it? It will be 4 byes. I think the keeper missed a stumping. It just sums up the day for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. It's not their day today. Nothing worked with the bat. Now nothing working with the ball. Missed stumping as well. And another boundary here. Two more deliveries left in this over. It's pulled again by Prasad Pawar out towards deep square leg and picks up another single. When the previous boundary is given as 4 leg byes, maybe it brushed the pad on its way, but it was a missed stumping opportunity. You can no denying that. Last ball of the over coming up. And he goes for a slog sweep. Has he got hold of it? No, just he has. Just over that field red deep mid wicket. I thought for a moment that field red deep mid wicket was interested, but it's cleared him all the way for 6 to finish the over. 16 runs came from that over from Yash Kolkar. And ARCS Andheri are 77 for 2 after 7 overs. The required run rate 3.85. It's ARCS Andheri's game. This 50 more runs to win. I think it's only a matter of how quick they can get these runs. So Prathamesh Dek is back into the attack, conceded 11 runs, picked up 1 wicket. Continuing into his second over. Oh, looking to flick it away, appeal for LBW. Appeal for LBW, umpire says not out. And Prasad Pawar wanted the single initially, sent back as well. And now does Shreyas Iyer want to go for the review here? These are all IPL captains. Surya Kumar Yadav's team lost today in the afternoon. Now it's Shreyas Iyer's team versus Shivam Dubey's team. I don't think Shivam Dubey has ever done captaincy before. Obviously, he is the experienced player, so he should be the captain. This time driven away straight to point. Another dot ball here from Yash Dikolkar. Oh, that's picked up beautifully all the way for 6 over deep square leg. Angling onto the pads once again. And what a nonchalant flick shot that was from Prasad Pawar. Clears the boundary. They're doing it very easily now. ARCS Andheri. Just 44 more runs needed now for victory. Three more deliveries left in this over. And Prasad Pawar is 16 from just 8 deliveries. In a hurry to get the job done with. Slow ball punched away again out towards deep extra covers. Good fielding and deep extra covers. Another couple of runs for Prasad Pawar. Two more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, it's full again, driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Prathamesh Dek. Last ball of the over coming up. It's flicked away again by Prasad Pawar out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Prathamesh Dek, and ARCS Andheri are 86 for 2 after 8 overs. So Yash Dikolkar is continuing into his second over. Conceded 12 runs in his first over. Just 41 more needed now. Required run rate is well under control for ARCS Andheri. In fact, it's a left arm spinner into the attack. It's pulled in the air. Ball lands safely. It won't reach the boundary. He'll pick up a couple of runs to start the over. Yeah, it is Dikolkar only. Pulled away again. Deep mid wicket. Good fielding at deep mid wicket. They'll come back for 2. Well, it's been taken at deep mid wicket. So wicket has gone down here. Prasad Pawar has been dismissed. And Yash Dikolkar gets the wicket. I think the scorers are confusing me actually more than myself. Yeah, Yash Dikolkar gets the wicket of Prasad Pawar. And the third wicket goes down for ARCS Andheri. Prasad Pawar looking to finish things off quickly. But he is gone after scoring 21 from 13 balls. And ARCS Andheri are 88 for 3 after 8.2 overs. So Captain Shivam Dubey coming in at number 5 for ARCS Andheri. You all know that he is a spin basher. Has a reputation for hitting some big sixes against spin, that is for sure. Strike rate of 171, 320 runs in his T20 career. And he will favour the left arm spin of Yash Dikolkar. And just 39 needed now. Just a question of how quickly can you chase these runs. Third ball of the over. Dubey goes for the drive, unable to make connection. Another dot ball here. Well, Shivam Dubey didn't have a great IPL season, that is for sure. Only in the last match he scored a few runs. Apart from that, he had a very, very ordinary IPL season. So he'll be looking to come back to form. He's already bowled well in this game. If he can contribute with the bat here, that will be a big bonus. Arjun Tendulkar can also bat after this. That's cut away by Dubey out towards deep extra covers. And Shivam Dubey gets off the mark with a single. Divyan Saxena is back on strike. Goes for a slog sweep. And it's cleared deep square leg for 6. He's playing that slog sweep from time to time. Moves into the 40s now, Divyan Saxena. Nicely moving across to his off stump. And struck it very cleanly there. Boundaries are too small at this venue. Ball sails over for 6. This time defended again towards covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Prasad Pawar. And ARCS Andheri are 95 for 3 after 9 overs. So 32 needed from the last 11 overs. Required run rate of 2.91. So Akash Parkar is the new bowler. Akash Parkar is back into the attack. None for 8 in his 1 over so far. Shivam Dubey is on strike. This time flicked away by Shivam Dubey out towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single to start the over. Divyan Saxena is back on strike. And Spana put away again. Deep extra covers. I think he's touched the boundary there. That could be 4. You might just want to have a look at that one. Fielder put in the dive, but I think he was touching the rope. You cannot touch the rope when you're stopping the ball. So I think that should be 4. He is touching the rope there. That will be 4, I think. That should be 4. Well, it's not given as a boundary. Given as a couple of runs. 29 needed. Third ball of the over coming up. Who goes for the drive? Unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Akash Parkar. This time driven straight to covers though. Dot ball here from Akash Parkar. Two more deliveries left in this over. 29 needed now. Goes for the pull out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 4 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Dubey cuts it away towards deep extra covers, picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Akash Parkar. 100 comes up for ARCS Andheri. ARCS Andheri are 100 for 3 after 10 overs. So Vedant Gore is the new bowler into the attack. And Devyan Saxena hits it down the ground long off and picks up another single to start the over. 26 more needed now. Shivam Dubey is back on strike. Sorry, in fact, Shivam Dubey has taken the single, so Devyan Saxena is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up. Flicked away again, straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball from Vedant Gore. Third ball of the over coming up. Devyan Saxena nearing a half century here. Goes for a pull out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. This time Dubey again punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. 3 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. This time guided again towards short third man, chance of run out. Looking for the quick single there. They'll get the quick single. Last ball of the over coming up. Shivam Dubey on strike. And this time punched again down towards long off. Long off comes around and Shivam Dubey picks up another couple of runs to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Vedant Gore and ARCS Andheri. Or have they only taken the single? I think they have taken only the single. So ARCS Andheri are 105 for 3 after 11 overs. So Akash Parkar now back into the attack into his third over. And Shivam Dubey again drives it towards covers. Another dot ball to start the over. There's 22 needed. I don't know why they are playing it so slowly like this. You can go after it now. Second ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads, flicked away down to deep square leg. And Shivam Dubey again picks up another single. This time pulled away again by Devyan Saxena towards deep square leg and picks up another single. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Dubey is back on strike. Back over the wicket now, Akash Parkar, and that is a short ball again. Dubey goes for the pull. It's too high, so given as a wide by the umpire. 19 more needed now for ARCS Andheri. This time driven again down to mid-off. Another dot ball here. This time he goes straight down the ground. Will that go away for 4? Yes, it does. Once you hit it straight down the ground, no fielder can stop it. Straight down the ground, always the best place to hit a cricket ball. And another boundary. First boundary for Shivam Dubey in this innings. This time driven away again towards deep, extra covers for 4, back-to-back boundaries. To finish that over, it was going a little quiet, but back-to-back boundaries to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over from runs came from that over from Akash Parkar, and ARCS Andheri are 116 for 3 after 12 overs. So Vedant Gore is continuing into his second over. Just 11 more runs needed. Dot ball to start the over. Divyan Saxena nearing another half century here. This time driven away out towards deep point, and Divyan Saxena picks up another single. Who goes for the cut shot, unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Vedant Gore. This time flicked again by Dubey out towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. Has flicked down the ground and towards long on and picks up another single here. Half century for Divyansh Saxena. 50 from 32 balls with 4 boundaries and 3 maximums at a strike rate of 156.25. It's a really good knock from Divyan Saxena as match-winning knock for the ARCS Andheri. Match-winning knock for ARCS Andheri. This time pulled away by Dubey, but the fielder is there at deep mid wicket, takes the catch. And another wicket falls. Shivam Dubey has holed out at deep mid wicket. 4th wicket goes down, just 8 more runs needed. This is not a time where you want to lose wickets. But the last ball of the over producing a wicket. 4th wicket going down for ARCS Andheri. Vedant Gore strikes. Shivam Dubey is gone after scoring 16 runs from 15 balls. ARCS Andheri are 119 for 4 after 13 overs. Just 8 more runs needed now. Should I think finish it in the next over. 2 boundaries away from winning this game. So Gaurav is the new batter to the crease. Kavya Gori is the new bowler into the attack for the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Just 8 more runs needed now for ARCS Andheri. Divyan Saxena on strike. Kavya Gori over the wicket. Oh, and it's in the air, straight to covers. Another wicket falls. What is happening here? Divyan Saxena, a loose shot taken at covers and both the set batters out in consecutive deliveries. 5th wicket falls for ARCS Andheri. Kavya Gori strikes the first ball of his spell. And we'll have 2 new batters at the crease now with only 8 more runs needed for ARCS Andheri. Divyan Saxena has gone after a fantastic knock of 50 from 33 balls, and ARCS Andheri are 119 for 5 after 13.1 overs. So Arjun Tendulkar is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 7. Arjun Tendulkar and Gaurav Jatar, 2 new batters at the crease now for ARCS Andheri. 8 more runs needed now. They should just finish it off instead of complicating this. Oh, looks for the big shot. A little bit of an inside edge towards deep mid wicket, and Arjun Tendulkar gets off the mark with a single. Gaurav Jatar is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, looks for the pull shot. Unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Kavya Gori. Really good bowling here. 7 more runs needed now. Well, what has happened here to Shreyas Iyer? He's lying down on the ground. I mean, I can see some fatigue with Shreyas Iyer actually. Like, he has played a long IPL. It's very difficult to keep on playing without a break. IPL has just got over day before yesterday. Obviously, Shreyas Iyer's team didn't qualify for the playoffs, so he might have had that break. But the fatigue can creep in for the players because one tournament after another tournament after another tournament without much break in between can really cause a fatigue, injuries, everything can happen to players. The players are also humans, they are not machines to continue to keep on playing. Obviously, all the players are passionate, so they are playing the game. But adequate rest is also needed for the body because a workload is something very, very important. There's only for a certain, I mean, you can only play for a certain amount of time. You can't keep on playing and make the body tired. Well, ARCS Andheri have gone for the review here. They want to check the wide, I think. Well, I think it's gone off the pads through to the keeper, so it won't be a wide, I feel. Yeah, it's not a wide. It will be a dot ball. 7 more runs needed now. And that's the thing with two new batters in the crease. They'll take their time. But ARCS Andheri are going to pick up their first win in this season. It's driven again down. Good fielding by Kavya Gori. Another dot ball here. Kavya is a girl name actually. I don't know how this bowler has the name of Kavya. Normally, if you hear the name Kavya, you will think that it is a girl. This is a men's tournament, that is for sure. So Gaurav Jatar gets off the mark with a single. Arjun Tendulkar is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. And Arjun Tendulkar goes big and he's got hold of that. That's 6. That's it. Game over. Arjun Tendulkar, 6 runs to win. And he says, yeah, thank you very much. I will just hit a 6. Finish it in 1 hit. Thank you very much for coming. ARCS Andheri get over the line. First win for ARCS Andheri in T20 Mumbai League 2026. And it is a very, very comprehensive win against the SOBO Mumbai Falcons, last year's runners-up, winning this game by 5 wickets. Terrific run chase. Terrific run chase from ARCS Andheri. They won the toss, elected to bowl first. They were clinical with the ball, bowling out the SOBO Mumbai Falcons for just 126. And our target of 127 was never going to be enough to defend for SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And in the end, ARCS Andheri, I think they just stretched it a lot. I think they should have chased this total down even earlier in this innings, but they stretched it a little bit. But in the end, Arjun Tendulkar finishing off with a 6. He's a really good talent, Arjun Tendulkar, that is for sure. And 127 for 5 in 14 overs. ARCS Andheri, they are over the line. As far as SOBO Mumbai Falcons are concerned, they need to go back to the drawing board and see what happened to their batting. A huge collapse towards the end for them. That is what costed the SOBO Mumbai Falcons. And you really look at the SOBO Mumbai Falcons collapse today. 96 for 4 to 126 all out. Losing their last 6 wickets for just 30 runs. That is not going to help your cause. And ARCS Andheri in reply, chasing it down with 6 overs to spare. So the net run rate for ARCS Andheri will also have gotten a boost now, courtesy this big win. And you look at the run chase, Divyansh Saxena, I thought batted really well, 50 from 33 balls. They lost a wicket early on. Ayush Jatwa got out for a golden duck. But then second wicket partnership of 50 from 30 balls between Divyansh Saxena and Pragnesh Kanpillewar. And Divyansh Saxena also getting to a half century. Prasad Pawar also played a quick cameo of 21 from 13 balls. Shivam Dubey played a cameo of 16 from 15 balls. And I think that was enough. Arjun Tendulkar also finishing it off with a 6. Helping ARCS Andheri cross the line, achieve the target. And you look at the bowling of SOBO Mumbai Falcons. Well, 127 was never going to be enough to defend, but still they tried. Siddharth Raut 1 for 32 in his 3 overs. Akash Parkar none for 24 in his 3 overs. Harsh Agav none for 10 in his 1 over. Prathamesh Dek, the impact player, 1 for 20 in his 2 overs. Yash Dikolkar 1 for 21 in his 2 overs. Vedant Gore 1 for 8 in his 2 overs. And Kavya Gori 1 for 8 in his 2 overs as well. So ARCS Andheri picking up their first win in this edition of T20 Mumbai League. They are off the mark in this tournament, beating the SOBO Mumbai Falcons by 5 wickets. A comprehensive win for ARCS Andheri with 6 overs to spare here at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of T20 Mumbai League 2026. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.